Hi there, this is the Ich bin ein Berliner trap in the Berlin variation of the Spanish, and I had this trap listed as a difficult level trap for white, but now it looks ridiculously easy. But having said that, quite a few decent players have fallen victim to it. After e4 and e5, knight f3 and knight c6, bishop b5 is the Spanish Ruy Lopez, and black opts for the Berlin variation with knight f6. After white castles and black plays the theoretical knight takes e4, rook e1 hits the knight, which drops back to d6 and hits the bishop now on b5. Well, white continues with knight takes e5, and black could play bishop e7 here, but can also play knight takes on e5, and now after rook takes on e5 and bishop e7 interposing the check, white can try this move knight c3, which can tempt black into a fatal mistake. That mistake is knight takes on b5. Black could have castled here with an honest game, but this move knight takes b5 is losing because white doesn't recapture the knight on b5, rather knight d5 is played. And the bishop now on e7 is pinned, that's going to drop. If black was to castle now, then white would proceed knight takes on e7, check, and after king to h8, the white queen's going to come out to h5, and white's actually threatening a pretty mate, queen takes on h7, check, and after king takes on h7, rook h5 would be mate. So backing up, and rather than castle here, if black played d6, then white will take on e7 with the rook, check, and after king f8, white would be clearly winning after d4, possibly bishop e6, and then bishop g5 with a massive advantage here for white. If white doesn't play d4, rather plays the inferior move queen f3, then black is doing very well after bishop e6, because after rook takes on e6, black has knight d4 pinning the rook and the queen. So that queen f3 move by white is a mistake, and black can make a mistake as well by playing f6, because now after f6, if d3 and c6 hitting the knight, white will have a pretty finale, a combination culminating in mate, queen takes on f6, check, and now after g takes on f6, bishop h6 check, forcing the king to g8, and knight takes on f6 is checkmate. So this has been the Ich bin ein Berliner trap in the Berlin variation of the Spanish. Thanks for watching. Bye.